Hi everyone, welcome to the Hands-On number 16. Hands-On 16 of the certification CRTE, Certificate Rating Expert. In this chapter, we need during extra lab time check if a student user has replication privilege or replication right for DC sync on the target domain controller. If yes, execute decision attack to pull the hashes of KRB TGT user. If no, add the replication rights for a student user and execute the attack. So obviously the privilege, the user don't have this privilege, and we need to review it and edit the privilege and perform the sync attack. So the first step is open a new terminal, such administrator on the one hand, on the other hand another terminal without administrator privilege. On this terminal we are going to perform the enumeration of the user with the MVC cell and room path non-admin, import import module CAD tools and AD module master and Microsoft. This is the DLL of Active Directory automation PSD1 script, and of course the power view inside of tool, the power view PS1. So with this modules loaded, I'm going to launch a query to the operative system. So this query is get domain object ACLs on the root folder of domain. This is the root of the tree, DC US, DC TextCorp and DC local, search scope base and resolve UIDs. We are going to look for the object ACE type, the permissions privilege replication get or generic all. If true, okay, for each object we are going to add a member, a new property with this field identity name. So in this field we are going to convert the SID to readable human name. So with this property we are going to identify the users with the ACL. So it's perfect. We are launching it. This is the user with privilege of DC sync, of replication or generic all that include replication. We are going to select the properties, for example object DN, AC type, okay. No, object AC type is object AC type. What is the other? Active Directory, right. What is the last one? identity name, of course. So again, like every day that I start to make a video, my connection expired. I don't know why, but someone is controlled my machine. Identity name. So perfect. So for this root DM of the Active Directory, this is in replication rights that are for the following users. Of course, the student user is not inside of them. So for this reason, with this CMD AD tools and Mimicat, we are going to privilege debug to spawn a new secure LSA a new CMD with user administrator with domain controller privilege. So domain is US TechCorp .local. The NTLM hash, we have it from previous labs, for previous hands-on. This is the administrator hash in NTLM, and run new CMD, exit. Okay, there are some troubles. What is the error? The error is secure. This is a type error. Secure LSA. Yeah, perfect. So with administrator privilege of the domain controller, we can edit the replication rights to the student user. So this is a sheet of hands-on on hands-on, because okay, you learn how to edit or remove ACLs on the domain controller for a specific user, but you need be administrator in order to edit these rights, no? So it's okay. Tools. Inside of tools, InVisel, run with non-admin. Okay. Import module, say AD tools Power View. We are going to use the Power View module in order to add the domain object ACL for the target identity. The target identity is DC US, DC TechCorp, and DC local. So perfect. The principal identity is my personal user, student user 12. The principal domain is US TechCorp local. Target domain is US TechCorp local. So minus verbose and execute it. It seems that is granted the privilege. Oh, I granted by default all privilege for this user, so it's more than is required. So if we execute it again, we found generic all permissions privilege for this user. It's more than required. So the specific task is with parameter rights, and we can execute DC sync like this. So perfect. So right now we have DS replication get change and DS replication get change and DS replication get change all. So right now it's easy. With a new CMD without privilege, it's possible use some binary such safety card, for example tools safety card and LSA dump, this is sync, user for example US KRBTGT. This is all. High integrity enable. So why it's not required high integrity? For example, let me check it. Maybe with safety card you can't execute safety card with low integrity, but with mimicad it's possible. LSA dump, this is sync for the user US KRV TGD. Oh, this is sorry, user is this one. The credentials are dumped for KRV TGD of the domain controller, for example, to the administrator. It's possible. So with a new, or for example, we can reuse this one, we can perform CAD tools, CAD tools, for example mimica.exe privilege debug, and in order to use the KRBTGD we need to create a golden ticket, but I prefer secure LSA because it's more faster with user administrator and domain is administrator is with -d, US tech corp local, IS is 256. Yeah, with this hash and run new CMD and final exit. So with this terminal, we can directly, so winner s minus r USDC CMD. We can access who am I, set domain administrator who am I all on the host name domain controller USDC IP config. Yeah, so perfect. We have this is in replication, right? Because we added it with this function of Power View, so we can remove it. Remove the writes with the previous console, so maybe I close it. Yeah, with this command we can check again that the privileges don't disappear. So student user standard rights all, so perfect. Yeah, sure, the privilege disappear from the domain control because we remove it again the ACLs of the domain. So this is all for this video. I hope that you learn how to modify the domain ACLs and perform the decision attack. So see you on the next video on the hands-on number 17.